Tonight on Cooking with Tammy, I'm going to show you how to make a delicious creamy chicken thigh recipe that's going to be out of this world delicious. So without further ado, let's get to cooking. Here's the ingredients for today's recipe. First up on our ingredient list is chicken thighs. These are bone-in chicken thighs. However, if you have skinless, boneless, you could definitely rock with that. We're also going to need bacon along with diced onions. Your girl has some spinach left over in the refrigerator. So here you go. We got some spinach on deck along with white wine. If you want to substitute the white wine for chicken broth, you definitely can. Heavy whipping cream along with Parmesan cheese, sun-dried tomatoes, and a few seasonings, just a few. We have some Cajun seasoning along with all-purpose chicken seasoning, Italian seasoning, paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, ground black pepper, and last but not least, chicken bouillon. Let's get it, guys. First thing we want to do is add some oil to our chicken. We're going to add all of our seasonings along with Cajun seasoning, all-purpose chicken seasoning, and we are going to combine our seasonings with the chicken. Make sure you get in there, get it really good. At this point in time, let's get our cast iron skillet or even a regular skillet nice and hot and ready to go. All right, see the color of this chicken? We are good to go. Let's add our bacon to the pan. I'm not going to add any oil because this is pork bacon. If you don't have, like, let's say, pork bacon, of course, you can use turkey bacon, anything that's going to give our chicken extra flavor. You can even use turkey ham or pancetta as well. I went ahead and washed the rice off camera. When it comes to washing the rice, we want to wash literally as much starch off of the rice as possible, literally until the water runs clear. Now, here's the thing. When it comes to the measurement of cooking rice, this is long grain parboiled rice. It's going to be 2 cups of water to every cup of rice. So if this is 1 cup, hypothetically speaking, of rice, then we're going to need 2 cups of water. Give it a quick stir. And we're going to cover it down. Cook it on medium heat for about 20 minutes until it's to your liking. We're going to remove our bacon, place it onto a plate. I think it's fair enough to say we have enough oil in this pan, right? We want immense flavor, so we're going to be using the same pan that we just fried our bacon in. First thing we want to do is lay the chicken face down into the pan. We're going to allow the chicken to brown for about, let's say, 20 to 30 minutes. Flipping the chicken halfway through. We're going to obviously brown it on all sides. Cook it on up really, really good. Now, here's the thing, guys. We want this chicken to reach an internal temp of 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Simply because we're going to be cooking the chicken all the way through. We're not going to chop the bacon up too small because if you're like me, you want this bacon to stand out later when we add it back to the pan. Our rice is finished boiling, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to add it to a colander, allow that excess water to drain off, and I'm also going to hit it with a quick spritz of cold water to stop the cooking process. After about 25 to 30 minutes, we're going to remove the chicken from the pan and check it out. You got to admit, this is some beautiful looking chicken. Anyway, guys, we're going to set it aside using the same pan because we have a lot of flavorful bits going on in this pan. Not to mention, we still have a good amount of oil going on. So we're going to introduce our onions, give it a quick mix, stir it on up. Let's get all of the coating from the bottom of the pan onto these onions. We are going to cook these onions down until they're not only nice and fragrant, but translucent as well, before adding our finely chopped garlic. Let's stir that into the mix. Toast this garlic on up until it's nice and fragrant. Now that the kitchen is smelling great, we're going to deglaze our pan with adding some white wine. Now, here's the thing. If you're not going to rock out with the white wine, no worries. All you need to do is add some chicken broth, or should I say broth of any kind, whatever you prefer. We're going to give it one good stir and make sure everything is combined. Let's add our heavy cream. Get some creamy chicken going on. Stir everything up. We're going to add some additional seasonings. We have garlic powder, onion powder, Cajun seasoning, Italian seasoning, and chicken bouillon. Let's flavor this sauce on up. I want to go in with my all-purpose seasoning as well. Small amount. Okay. We're going to combine everything together. Before adding our sun-dried tomatoes. Spinach. We're going to cook our spinach until it becomes wilted. We're going to grate a good amount of Parmesan cheese. Perfect. Let's add our Parmesan cheese to the sauce. We want to add our cheese before the sauce becomes extremely hot because we don't want our sauce, or should I say, we don't want certain ingredients in the sauce to separate. So we want to add our cheese before the sauce really starts to simmer. You'll get a smoother and better consistency. Alrighty. We're going to add our chicken thighs back to the pan, one by one. And let's add our gravy. Gonna add some of our bacon bits. Flavor. Add a couple more tomatoes, sun-dried tomatoes that is, because you can't go wrong with sun-dried tomatoes. We're going to cover our pan down with the lid, lower the flame, and allow our chicken to cook all the way through. Our creamy chicken delight is finished, guys. 20-30 minutes and look at it. Absolutely gorgeous, right? All right, I want you to take a quick look at the rice and how it came out. Look at that. Perfect, right? Every grain is just like literally single grains, nothing stuck together. That's how we like it. If you follow the same module, in fact, I'm going to link the how to make rice video at the bottom of this video as well. Just click on the link. Pretty short video, and it explains in great detail on how to make the perfect rice. All right, we are going to add a couple spoonfuls to our plate. All right. Right. We're going to spoon on some of our delicious gravy. Oh, yes. Add some of our tomatoes to the top. And let's add some gravy to our rice because, I mean, who doesn't love gravy on their rice? We're going to add some more bacon bits. Just add it wherever, it really doesn't matter. And we're going to also hit it off with a small dash of parsley. And dinner is served, guys. Clean your plate on up, of course, before you serve it. Even if you're serving it to yourself, I mean, why not? And that's it, guys. Our creamy chicken recipe is done, paired with rice. Now, here's the thing. I also like to pair it with pasta, spaghetti to be precise, and even linguine. Absolutely delicious. Let's cut into our chicken. We want to see exactly how it turned out. And this, my friends, is absolutely gorgeous. As you can see, perfectly cooked all the way through. Tap it up with some of that sauce, get a sun-dried tomato, and get to eating. And as always, I'm your girl, Cooking with Tammy. Get your seasonings at cookingwithtammy.shop. Follow me on Instagram and on TikTok. And I will definitely catch you in another video. Talk to you later. Bye, guys.